What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Amazing Model Cars, and today we're going to go for a ride in the Lamborghini Aventador. So let's unlock it and go get it in the garage. Let's see. There it is, guys, and let's get in. I don't know if we're going to fit. Yeah. That's not going to work, but we are going to be reviewing this model, so I'm going to bring it inside, and stay tuned. Now, for those of you that didn't find that funny, I'm sorry, I thought it was funny, but let's get into this review of this Welly NEX 1/18th Lamborghini Aventador. So just like our last episode, we're going to start at the front of the car, and when you look at the lights, you can see that it is very well done. Stupid camera. With the Y and then the main bulb and then all the little LEDs. The intake down there is not actually perforated, but it has some little indents, so not that bad. The Lamborghini badge the front is done well. It's just a sticker in a little indent in the middle. But it has the bull and the Lamborghini words. Has a nice splitter right there, made out of plastic though. So now we can move to the side. On the side, you will notice this white, I guess it's like a turn signal or something. And the wheels are done very well. They're made out of metal. The brake calipers say Lamborghini on them. And the Lamborghini badge is done quite well. The wheels turn and the calipers move through the discs just like they should. Now when you look here, you'll realize something is missing, and that is the mirror. The driver's side mirror was broken in shipping, but the other mirror was broken off when I was disassembling the car and I dropped the door, so that was my fault. So can't really blame the person that I purchased this from for that. The car has a great profile with the wheels turned from like a front diagonal view. So now we can go to the back side of this model, where you can see the door handle is done quite nicely. And it has this ginormous air intake. Again, little indents in the plastic. And then there's the LP700-4 right there. Another little intake right there. And then the wheel at the back is done very well also. And they're like little reflector thing. So now with the back. One of my favorite parts on this entire model are these tail lights. Now the camera does not do justice at all, but it is a clear plastic and you can see all the little popping out details under it in person. So yeah, they are just beautiful. Having technical difficulties getting the camera to focus. Hold on. Alright, so I got it to focus so that we can at least see it. You will see that it says Lamborghini. It's just a little sticker on there, but it's nice looking, I guess. Then you can see the backup camera under it, and then the Aventador license plate. Little indented intakes there. Nice diffuser on the bottom. Giant 4 exhaust in one. Well, just like on the real one. However, one thing that I do have a complaint about is that this engine cover pops up, but like it's not that big of a deal considering the price of this model. So now we can go to the trunk, which you can usually get with your fingernail, but I cut my nails recently, so I'm just gonna flip this upside down and get it open that way. Alright, try to do this while holding the camera. So then if you look in there, nothing really to see. It's made of plastic, no felt, but felt comes on higher dollar models. But it's a nice trunk, has the details. Not a detailed hinge mechanism, just the kind of classic lifting one. But it closes nicely. looks from the outside like the real hood. Now we can look at the engine, which is probably next to the lights. It might actually be cooler than the lights because it is so nice for this price. It is. Sorry about all the shaking around them. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. It says V12 and then the piston firing order if you look really close on it. It has a little gas filler, the crossbar over the engine to hold it in. It says Lamborghini. Can't really get the engine hatch up that much. Engine hatch is more detailed than the regular lift mechanism, but still not a perfect mechanism. The glass slats right here are a great way to lift it up. They're not actual glass, they're plastic, but the suspension on the car is not actually the suspension right there. It's a spring inside the car. I know that from taking it apart. But now we can check out the interior. So the interior is behind these going doors, and they did stay up when I first got it, but I've opened and closed them so much that they don't stay up anymore. So we will just kind of have to troubleshoot with this. So, as soon as you look in, you can tell that it is quite a nice interior, no felt, but it has the Lamborghini badge on the steering wheel. Nice speedometers, all the buttons. It says Aventador on the door sill, which I really like. All the buttons on the little center console are colored perfectly. Start button you can see in the bright red. And then it has the paddle shifters, and then the pedals are down there. They're kind of hard to see though. So now you can look at the passenger side, which has another one of my favorite parts. And I don't know why I like this part so much, because it's so small, but I love it that it says Lamborghini on the dash so realistically. So yeah, you can see that, and then you can see on the screen it shows a little badge with the yellow line, yellow accents on the inside, just plastic floor. Overall, doors go nicely. And as I said, this mirror was broken packaging. This mirror I ended up breaking. So now let's give it a rating. I would give this car probably a solid A- for things like the mirror coming off easily. And one other thing I didn't get to, the windows are halfway down, which is nice because I don't know of any other brands that do that. And like not having any felt. But then when you add in that this model only costs $45 to $50 depending on the color. There's pretty much only yellow and orange for the NEX. Now they do make the Welly FX, which does have felt, but is also $75 to $100, so it is much more expensive. This is a nice, like, kind of beginner, I guess you could say, model. And one more thing that I should tell you before we close out is this. It does come with this neat little stand, and if you can see on the bottom, there are 4 little indents right there, like kind of stick things. That if you get them on properly, it sticks on the stand. It says Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. I think it looks kind of odd raised up that high, so I don't keep it on the stand. But remember when I said that I would get back to this mirror being broken? Well, I did send in a bit of a notice that the mirror was broken. So they did ship me another one with everything perfect, never been out of the box, brand new. So you guys can see the box. Oh, that's upside down. So I have decided that if you subscribe and comment that you want to see an unboxing, if we get 2 comments and at least 1 subscriber off of this video, then I will unbox this brand new NEX Aventador to go with this one in my collection. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again next Friday, where we will review a Maisto model car.